Hi, I'm Jim from the Outpost, and here this morning we're here to show you stand-up paddling. And here's joining me is Guy.
Nice to meet you, Jim.
Good to meet you, Guy. This is your first time on the stand-up paddleboards, as I hear. Well, good. Welcome. We're going to have a great morning. And here's joining us is Camden, and Camden's also going to show us some of the ropes to stand-up paddling this morning also. We've got a wide variety of boards from the Outpost, and here we have some recreational boards that you know, how you can tell a recreational board is by the shape of the nose. The nose is generally a little more rounded, kind of like an oversized surfboard. And that nose is meant to just give you a wide range of stability. Some of the boards are thicker, as we see here on this yellow board here. The board's a little thicker in its side, a little wider, a little longer. And as we move to a little slimmer board, the challenge goes up. And somebody that's maybe 250 pounds doesn't need the same board as somebody that's maybe 120 pounds, and that's why we have different models of boards. Then you move over here to a board that has a little bit more of a point to the front. And that point, what we would, as many people refer to, it feels like a kayak. It feels like it's gliding the water, cutting the water, not so much like a surfboard. It's generally a little bit less stable, but once somebody figures out what they like about the sport, it's really fun to not hear the water slap the board, but it's very quiet, gliding through the water, and lots of people like that. And then in front here we have a junior board for kids, kids that you know are drawn to the sport. I think kids are kids because they love to stand up on the board and goof around and have fun. And this is a little a performance board, you know, kind of that cutting nose, but it's just that next level of board to get your family involved. And paddles, we have you know, we sell a wide variety of paddles. This is a pretty nice little paddle. It's a full carbon fiber made from a company called Quick Blade. And paddles are very light. It's your tool to move you through the water. And you don't want a heavy paddle. You want a nice lightweight paddle, something that feels good in your hand because you are lifting and paddling a lot. Hey, Guy, you ready to hop on the boards?
Oh, I'm definitely ready.
Okay. Well, you know, one of the first things we want to tell you is where to stand when you go to the board. The handle, which is right here, represents the center of the board. So as we put our hand in the handle, we pick up the board, we carry the board out to the water. The hand also represents the center part where we're going to put our feet. As we can watch Camden on the water, Camden has his knees. As Camden's on the water, Camden is straddling the knees, straddling the handle with his knees, and when he goes to stand up, his feet go right where his knees were at, so he's nice and centered when he goes to stand up. And he has the paddle with the angle of the paddle turned away from him, so you can't see that logo right now. It's actually away from him. And there he goes. Off he goes. Good job, Camden. This is one of our favorites because, you know, we are Holland, Michigan. We have the nicest state park in the state, and why not be close to it? And this is where we're at. We're right across from the state park campground. We've got a beautiful beach. We're very close to the channel, to Lake Michigan. If that's a good day to be on Lake Michigan, boom, and a hot skip and a jump, we're into Lake Michigan. The feeling is like walking on water. And actually from the distance, the board is so level with the water, people from the distance, what is that person doing? And because they can't see the board, they just see you moving. And the sensation also is the walking on the water because we're not standing, we're actually shifting our body weight while we're paddling. And so there is that feeling of movement, a feeling of walking. And so to go around a tour around Lake Macatawa or paddle from the channel down to the Boatworks restaurant, which is a 5 to 6 mile paddle, is very easy because of the walking sensation. Great core workout. From the stomach area to your legs, your thighs, your bottom side. It's just a great sensation to be paddling, to standing on the water, and to get that workout also. Generally a season from Memorial Day to Labor Day. And we say that's great, stand-up paddleboard from Memorial Day to Labor Day if you want, but we feel the best time of the season is when the boaters have gone away and now we have the water to ourselves. Some of the best time to paddle is at a great fall paddle, heading down to your local river or heading along Lake Macatawa and seeing the change of the colors. You can paddle, you can sit down, you can lay down, enjoy the sunshine. You can swim off of it. It's a swimming deck. So I think that's one of the appeals of the sport, is how versatile the boards are and what you can do with them.